In this review, I will be taking a look at the Mcfarlane DC Multiverse Teen Titans Cyborg figure. This Cyborg is based on his appearance in the Teen Titans animated series that ran from 2003 to 2006. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. In the 2003 animated series, Cyborg is a half-cybernetic, half-human, chief technological expert and one of the 5 founding members of the Teen Titans. He is the oldest and the tallest of the group, and Robin's second in command, to the point of taking over as the leader whenever Robin is absent. Cyborg was a promising strong teenage athlete named Victor Stone, before an accident killed his mother and injured him so severely that his father replaced the damaged body parts with cybernetics to keep his son alive. Although the Teen Titans animated series was cancelled, in 2013 a comedic spin-off animated series called Teen Titans Go debuted. The original principal voice cast returned to reprise their respective roles. The series explores what the Titans do when they are hanging around the tower. In 2019, a direct-to-video animated movie titled Teen Titans Go vs. Teen Titans was released. It was a crossover between both series. Let's start off by taking a look at the packaging. Towards the bottom of the front is the DC Multiverse logo with Cyborg's name underneath. Moving up, you can see the figure inside the package. Moving around to the side, we get the Mcfarlane Toys logo at the bottom, and in large text Cyborg with Teen Titans underneath. Turning around to the back, we get a glimpse of some upcoming figures. Moving up, we get a large image of Cyborg from the animated series. Here's a view of the other side. Here's a view at the bottom with the barcode. And here's the top. Here's a look at the cardboard backdrop once removed from the package. Now with the figure outside the package, let's take a closer look at it. I think they did a great job recreating the animated Teen Titans Cyborg in toy form. Mcfarlane Toys have really been stepping up their game lately, with recent releases. The paintwork is super clean throughout the entire figure, but especially the head. On the left side of his head, as well as several other places on his body, there is a see-through blue plastic that can be found. This is a great way to see the cybernetics underneath. Moving down to the torso, the clean paint work continues. It is just white, black, and silver in color, but the silver has a metallic paint job to it that really helps it pop. Moving over to the left arm, his hand is white and silver, but his forearm has the same see-through blue plastic as the head. It is also on his shoulders as well. The clear blue plastic, along with the metallic silver paint, really makes this one gorgeous looking figure in my opinion. Moving over to the right arm, it is pretty much just an exact mirror of the left arm. Moving down to the legs, we get the same mostly white and black color scheme. The upper thighs have the clear blue plastic. The pads on his knees are painted that metallic silver. Moving down to his large boots, they are white and metallic silver. There are peg holes on the bottoms of the feet. Taking a look at the backside of the figure, the clean paint work continues. They really hit it out of the park with this figure in the sculpting and paint. But now let's take a look at the articulation of the figure. The head is able to look left and right. The head will also tilt to each side. It will look down this much, but this is only as far up as he can look. The arms are able to move outwards, as well as forwards, backwards, and can rotate 360 degrees. The upper arm underneath the shoulder pad can rotate, but it is a little stiff on mine. The elbow can only bend this much inwards. Not even 90 degrees. The hands are able to rotate 360 degrees as well, as hinge backwards and forwards. The upper torso can rotate. He can crunch this far forward and this far backwards. The lower torso allows him to move further down side to side, so you can get some decent posing. The legs can go outwards this far, and they can also rotate at the upper thighs. They can kick forward this much. They don't kick back very far though. He has double jointed knees to bend this far back. The feet can hinge up and down. He also has toe articulation for those of you who like that. I personally am not a fan of toe articulation. And finally, he does have ankle rotation. These are the included accessories that come with the figure. First up is a trading card of Cyborg. It is the same image that can be found on the back of the package. On the back of the card, it has his data file. Feel free to pause the video now to read. Next is his display base. There isn't anything special with it. It is just solid black with a DC logo on it with one peg. You can't really go wrong with the display base in my opinion though. The peg just plugs into the peg hole on the bottom of either foot. And finally, the best accessory included is his alternate hand with blast effect. I think this is a pretty neat accessory. The paint is clean and the blast effect is nicely done. It is made of the same clear blue plastic as the armor pieces. The hand is on a peg, so to put the alternate hand on, just pop the current one off. And then pop the new one on. Just a warning in advance, you may want to use the warm water trick or a hair dryer. As you can see, my alternate hand was pretty difficult to pop on, and you don't want to break the peg. Once it is popped on though, it looks really good and gives you an alternate way to display him. As you can see though, the blast effect does make the arm top heavy, and therefore has the tendency to fall back down. The alternate hand has the same articulation as the regular hand. It is able to rotate as well as hinge up and down. Now let's compare Cyborg to some other figures. First up is a Mcfarlane Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn figure. Here is a Mcfarlane DC Multiverse Harley Quinn figure. A Master of the Universe Classic Skeletor. A Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Stormtrooper. A NECA Ultimate Terminator, and finally a Marvel Legends movie Wolverine figure. So that is my review of the Mcfarlane DC Multiverse Teen Titans Cyborg figure. If you haven't been able to tell, I really enjoy this figure. The sculpt and paintwork are very nicely done. My only suggestion on the figure is I wish that there had been an alternate head. preferably in angry heads for when you pop on the blast effect. But it definitely is a great figure, and I do highly recommend it. Let's hope at some point Mcfarlane does finish the team. I would also like for Mcfarlane to make the Teen Titans Go figures as well at some point. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well as click on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Smack that like button if you enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far, leave me a comment on who your favorite Teen Titan member is. FYI, mine is Beast Boy. Follow me on social media, links are also in the description below. And thanks for watching. Hey there, if you did enjoy this video, why don't you click on one of these 2 other videos that I've made. And don't forget to check out my other reviews, as I review new figures and old figures.